So we are ready for the 5th grade division here of the Bearcat bracket GCYFL playoffs here at Sycamore High School. We have each of our last 4 games include #1 seeds, including this one. The Milford Red comes in as the #1 seed. They're wearing red and black. West Clermont is the #3 seed. They are white and I think it's purplish or gray, however you want to say it. It'll be Milford getting the ball first. They break the huddle with 2 receivers wide left. Shotgun formation. Eagles are ready to go from their own 35. There's a snap. There's a handoff to the right, up the middle. Nice play and pulled down. Good start for the Eagles. Looks like 82, Crossley Kiefer. And they are quickly up to the line. A 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 from the 44. This is Kiefer again to the right. Cuts back inside, still on his feet. And is going to finally come down. Looks Charlie Cochran was among those in that mass of people bringing him down from West Clermont. 5-yard pickup. Enough first down for Milford at the 49. A quick start here. So quick that they have to stop them, slow them down a minute so they can get these chains set. And there's also actually a equipment issue here. The official working on one of the West Clermont players, his helmet. That is Weston Kendrick. He's actually going to have to be replaced by Jackson Hale, as Kendrick will go to the sidelines to try to work on his equipment issue. So we're back ready for play. Milford takes a hat this time. Oh, looked like Kiefer wanted to hand it off, but there was a lot of congestion up the middle, and he had to just keep it himself and go down. Drayden Bacon among those on the stop. So lost a yard. Back to the 48. So I believe this is Zach Good at quarterback for Milford. Number 4. Another handoff to Kiefer. Starts right, cuts back to left, bounces outside, and is stopped by Jackson Hale, the replacement, who came in for Weston Kendrick. So that is a run up to the West Clermont 48, a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. Everything's been on the ground with Kiefer so far. Let's see if this changes things. Facing a 3rd and long. They send a man to motion. Quarterback keeps it himself. He is going to be brought down short. And did that ball come out? That ball did come out. That's a fumble recovery by West Clermont. They somehow took that ball out, and they ended up with it. Couldn't tell exactly. I think it might have been Michael Binning who pulled the ball out. And the Wolves will have the ball to start things. So they will have the ball at their own 47 with 5:36 to go after the turnover. Again, that was Michael Binning with the fumble recovery. So Milford packing things in tight. It is a inside handoff for little to no gain. And that is by Binning, who gets the first handoff of the game for West Clermont. He is tackled for no gain. West Clermont, they're taking things a little slower. They're going to let us breathe between plays here as they head to the sideline, get instructions. And now they head to the line with Jackson Hale under center. Binning in the backfield, men on either side. Fakes the pitch, hands off, and that is Danny Perman, the third, with the run. He is brought down by Bennett Thompson for Milford. A 3-yard run out to the 50. 3rd and 7, just like Milford had a 3rd and 7. Now it's West Clermont facing 3rd and 7. They'll try to hold on to the ball. The Wolves were able to come up with a fumble recovery on their 3rd down play. So quarterback, there's some confusion on the West Clermont sidelines. Hale finally gets under center and takes a snap. Handoff, there's a whistle, start of the play, and there's going to be a false start against West Clermont. So they'll go back to their own 45 and make it a 3rd and 12. Looks like the play was originally going to be a handoff to Danny Perman III. But the officials stopped that play before it really got started. So under 4 minutes ago here in the opening quarter. No score, West Clermont and Milford. Clermont the 3 seed, Milford the 1 seed here in the Bearcat bracket. So Jackson Hale drops back pass. It's a draw play to Binning, who takes a delayed handoff and is going to be finally pulled down. I think it's Ben Kunkel might have been the one who finally brought him down. But he is well short, just the 1-yard gain. So out to the 46, 4th and 11. West Clermont likely to punt, and everyone taking a knee, so they will be punting. Looks like, is that 53 or 33 here? Kick in. It's 33 with the kick. That is Dennis Boggs. That's one fly, and it is fielded by the Eagles at their 35-yard line. And Milford will take over with 2:53 to go in the first quarter.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So Milford breaking the huddle for their second possession. The first one ended on a turnover. They fumble on a 3rd down play. So the Eagles looking for a bit of luck their second possession. This is a handoff to number 50. Keeps defenders at bay and is finally runs out of room towards the sideline. That was Bennett Maynard with the run. Looked like Dexton Reinert might have been among those to bring him down. So it'll be a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. As Milford breaks the huddle. About 2 minutes to go in the quarter. 2nd and 11 for Milford. Zach Good takes a snap, has a man coming, fakes him. Said it's Turner who gets the ball before being brought down by Kemper Stanley. Van Turner with the carry. So that was a run, got about 2 yards, makes it 3rd and 9. So they're at their own 36. Looking to extend this drive, 3rd and long for them. They had a 3rd and 7 when they turned over on their first possession. is good, faking a handoff and being brought down in the backfield by Stanley again. Kemper Stanley with a couple stops for this West Clermont defense, and I'm pretty sure we will be seeing a Milford punt this time, as that is the case. Everyone takes a knee. It will be Bennett Thompson handling the kicking duties, the punting duties, I guess I should say, for Milford on the 4th and 9 play. That's a pretty decent boot and a good job of getting over there. Playing center field for West Clermont was number 10, Gunnar Cunningham. So with 29 seconds to go in the first quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 for West Clermont. So the Wolves, they're going to spot this one at the 41. That's where West Clermont will have the ball, with maybe 1 or 2 more plays left in the quarter. Both teams looking for their first down, I do believe. They've been punting. There was the 1 turnover as well. That was before they got the first down. So the Wolves, being led by Jackson Hale, sends his man in motion. Runs out to the right. Avoids the first tackler. Goes forward, gets the first down, and is pushed out of bounds. That was Prince, stopping Jackson Hale. But not before he gets a run down into Milford territory at the 46-yard line. A 13-yard run. And I think that's going to be how our quarter ends, as the clock is under 10 seconds. Neither team, West Clermont just now breaking the huddle. They're not going to get the snap off. So after 1 quarter, it is going to be 0-0 between Milford and West Clermont.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, Wizard Academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today. When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDriven Score to show your support.
So we're here for the start of the second quarter. West Clermont just picked up a first down to the Milford 46. Looks like the Milford white team that'll be playing in the next game is on hand to cheer on this Milford red team. So here is a handoff, a nice fake by the quarterback, but it is a handoff to Danny Pierman. He's brought down though in the backfield for a loss down at the 48. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for West Clermont. Hale, it looks like, gets his instructions. And now Milford is set with, again, keeping this tight formation. Everyone in tight. It is fakes one handoff. Instead, it goes to 25. He slips through a tackle, heads towards the sideline, and is finally officially brought down. Looks like he managed to avoid technically being down, but the rest of the defense was there to rally. That was Dexter Reinert with the carry, number 25. He does get the 2 yards back. Makes it 3rd and 10 from the 46. for West Clermont. This drive started with a 13-yard run by Hale, but they've not gained any yards since then. Now face a third down. Hale with Herman with the handoff up, and he's not going to get the first down, maybe 4 or 5 yards. Stopped by Prince of Jackson Prince of Milford, JP, with a stop. The ball is at the 42, so 4-yard gain. 4th and 6, and West Clermont has a little confusing. They have 2 guys way back deep. I'm not sure what those guys are doing back there. I think the punt return unit went out there when they just want the actual punt unit. So they'll be kicking this ball away, not receiving it. It will be Dennis Boggs again on the kick. He kicks it. It's a high kick this time. Milford comes up to smother it. That was that good, saving some yards for the Milford offense. We'll see where this clock runs after the 15-second runoff. We'll be around 6 minutes to go, and Milford will be around the 32-yard line. So 5:54 is where the clock stops. Milford at the 32, 1st and 10. Their third crack at it. Both defenses having a good start. Offense is still looking to get going. These 2 teams did meet a close one early in the season. Week 2, it was a Milford Red 9-6 win over West Clermont. And then Milford Red, the top seed here, is actually going to call a timeout here. So it's going to be timeout Milford with 5:54 to go in the second quarter.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDriven Score to show your support.
So Milford, after the timeout, has it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Zach Good is going to be passing this time. His pass is hauled in for a short gain, if that. Bennett Maynard with the catch. And might have even lost a yard there. This might have been Drayden Bacon pulling down the receiver there. So back to the 31. 2nd and 11. Milford will huddle up here for this play on their 3rd possession. Looking for their first down. First down. Milford got 1 on their last possession, but then had the punt still. So Good. Low snap. Does manage to get the handoff to Kiefer. But it might have give West Clermont a chance to get there, and plenty of defenders are there for the tackle. Include among those Colton Burchett and Connor Cunningham. So I think he got the yard back, so it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Milford Red. About 4.5 minutes ago here in the second quarter. Nice crowd and cheering on these Eagles, including the Milford White team that waits in the wings for the next game, the Spirit Bowl. This is the 5th grade division of the Bearcat bracket. Good, keeping himself. Had some blockers, but sneaking in behind them was Binning, and there is a flag as well. So let's see what that was about. They're looking to the West Clermont sideline, so it looks like it was probably against Milford. And it looked like the West Clermont side said, let's decline that. Or hold or block them back. Either way, it's declined. So the play was for no gain, so it'll be 4th and 10 and a punt forthcoming. It is Bennett Thompson doing the punting for Milford. Gunnar Cunningham back deep for West Clermont. Also there, Danny Perman. So Thompson's kick is fielded by Perman at around the 44-45 yard line. We'll run off 15 seconds. We'll be just past the midway point of this 4th quarter when West Clermont will have the ball at their own 44. So 3:42 is where the clock stops as West Clermont heads onto the field. 1st and 10 at their own 44. They did manage 1 first down the last drive, but that was it as they punted from the Milford 42. So Jackson Hale will keep it himself. Run out to the right side. Has some blockers ahead of him. And for the 2nd straight time, it's a nice run by Jackson Hale to start a West Clermont drive. Zach Good finally chased him out of bounds. So down to the Milford 42. A 14-yard run this time. Last time was 13 yards on first down. So West Clermont, it's got that first play down. It's the rest of the drive they need to work on here. With about 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. They do have their timeouts, so plenty of time to work this ball down the field here. Keeping this tight formation for Jackson Hale at quarterback. He hands off to Binning, who bursts around to the right, is through the Milford defense and down to the 30-yard line before he is finally brought down by number 55, Ben Kunkel. So Michael Binning with a good run for the Wolves. A 12-yard run, in fact. Back-to-back first downs. They're down to the Milford 30. Is West Clermont, the number 3 seed, taking on the top seed Wolves. Or no, the top seed, Eagles. Hale fakes one handoff. There is the actual handoff. Oh, and just able to hold on to the ball is Brecken Redmond for West Clermont. Milford was trying to pull that ball away from him at the end, but he managed to get to the ground before any of that could happen. So a 3-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 7 at the Milford 27 as we hit 2 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Redmond heads to the sidelines, gets some instruction from the coach after that run. So it is Michael Binning, the running back, but it will not be Binning. It'll be Perman who gets the handoff around the left side, spun but not brought down, stays on his feet. Milford pulling at that ball. There's a flag. There are multiple flags down. He's inside the 10-yard line. There'll be a few things to sort out here. Danny Bierman with the run down to about the 8-yard line. There is a flag at the line of scrimmage. There are 3 more flags towards the end of the play. So we might have 2 separate penalties, if not even more. So they're walking it back, so it looks like no matter what happened, it is something against West Clermont. So we have a hold against West Clermont. And there's also a face mask against Milford. Those penalties will offset. We'll replay the down, which is really to Milford's benefit, because it was about a 20-yard gain inside the 10-yard line. And instead, it will be 2nd and 7 again at the 27, with a minute 28 to go on the clock and rolling. So that's a little bit of a factor now too, as West Clermont huddles up and breaks that huddle. And 2nd and 7 back at the 27-yard line after the offsetting penalties, 1 against each side. So Jackson Hale pitches it to Binning, who runs around the right side to about the 25-yard line. 2-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 5, under a minute remaining in the quarter. Milford does have all 3, well actually have 2 of their 3 timeouts, looks like. West Clermont has all 3 of their timeouts. And now West Clermont is going to take one of those timeouts with 37 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So 37 seconds, West Clermont facing a 3rd and 5 at the Milford 25. Still scoreless here in the 5th grade game. Jackson Hale, this play's worked well for West Clermont. Sprints to the right side, gets out of bounds to save a little bit of time. Pushed out of bounds by number 7 for Milford. That's JP, Jackson Prince. But it is a first down at the 17-yard line now. So about 8 yards on that 3rd and 5 play. There are 26 seconds on the clock for West Clermont. There's some whistles. Oh, looks like the clock had. So actually, it looks like the clock did not stop when he went out of bounds. They're going to reset it to about 32 seconds is what it sounded like. And that is on the clock. Milford's going to take advantage and talk about this next play a little more, as they had already broken the huddle and we're heading forward. I don't know if the 6 or 10 seconds really make a difference in what your play call is here. They still have 2 timeouts remaining. They're at the 17-yard line, 32 seconds left. No score here in the 5th grade division Bearcat bracket of the GCYFL playoffs. Jackson Hale, this time he's sprinting out to the left. He is brought down and multiple flags on the tackle. He got to about the 15. The clock will stop with the penalty. Their mark, actually, he was down at the 16, along with a face mask penalty, however. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So instead of getting the full 15 yards, they'll just get 8. And actually, they're going to put it at the 7, or, well, looks like it's going to go to the 8. The first down is at the 7, so it's going to be first and 1 from the 8 with 25 seconds now remaining on the clock. Actually, they're calling it second down on the field. So they're second and 1 on the field. Hale with 3 receivers to the right. Actually, they do correct it. It is first and 1. Hale to the right. Sprinting, cuts upfield. He gets the first down. Yes, he does, which will stop the clock temporarily. And a timeout will even more permanently stop the clock for, that is West Clermont. They're down to the 7-yard line, 18 seconds to go. It will be first and goal at the 7. 18 seconds, 1 timeout remaining. Haven't seen too much passing from them, but that would save them some time if they do want to attempt to pass. If it falls incomplete, the clock will stop. West Clermont and Milford red here in the Buckeye bracket. Other 5th grade games going on now at Mason. This is the Bearcat bracket. The Mason is the Buckeye bracket, which is number 7 Loveland and number 5 Mason. And in the Bobcat bracket at Talawanda, you have Kings red at their number 3 seed. They are taking on number 1, I believe that's Fairfield White. So 18 seconds left here. West Clermont still over on the sideline, has not broken their huddle over there, and the officials whistled signal an end of the timeout, and they head to the line of scrimmage. First and 7. Hale with the running back by his side here. He's going to keep it himself. Cuts inside. He is close. He's met at the goal line. He is short. Clock is still running. Under 10 seconds, and there is going to be West Clermont's final timeout with 8 seconds remaining. He was met just short of the goal line at the 1, maybe inch line. That ball is almost, where they spotted it, is almost touching the goal line as it is. So West Clermont just has inches to go to reach the end zone. It'll be second and goal from technically the 1. As both sides talk about this crucial play, West Clermont out of timeouts now. So if they get tackled in the field of play without scoring a touchdown, we will reach halftime with the score still tied at 0. They can throw a pass. It's only second down, so if they throw a pass and falls incomplete, we'll probably give them one more play. And Milford, they've already talked about what they need to talk about. They send their defensive unit out there. And now the official whistle to signal the end of the timeout and call out both teams. Milford already there, and here comes West Clermont charging to the line of scrimmage. See if they try to run something fast and just surprise them. So Jackson Hale, I think he's going to be behind 75 on the left is my guess. Oh, there's some movement before the snap, however, and they're going to move back 5 yards. So false start is going to make this a little more difficult for West Clermont. Still 8 seconds on the clock, still second and goal, but now not from the 1 inch line, now from the 5 yards and 1 inch line. Officially it'll be the 6 yard line, but it'll still be second and goal. 8 seconds in the quarter. West Clermont can't call a timeout to talk about it because they have used up their last timeout. They're just going to have to come up with something here. And actually Milford, I think, is going to call a timeout. Milford is going to talk about this. They're going to call one of their 2 remaining timeouts. Milford timeout. West Clermont still first and goal at the 6. We're talking over. They do on this now second and goal from the 6. West Clermont has Nathan Cameron in on that line, taking up a lot of space. I think he was probably going to lead the way when they were at the goal line. I don't know if that changes at all now that they are back at the 6-yard line. In a scoreless first quarter, neither team could move the ball really at all until this final drive of the half. West Clermont finally got something going. They were started at their own 44 with 3:42 remaining. Worked their way down, some big runs by Jackson Hale. The 14-yard run to start it, and then they followed that up. It was actually Michael Benning with a 12-yard run after that. They slowly worked their way downfield, got the benefit of a few penalties. And now we are ready for the second and goal play. I think finally Jackson Hale with blockers, lots of blockers to the right. He's running to the right, throwing to the right. It is, just out of the reach of Charlie Cochran. But it does stop the clock with 4 seconds remaining. So it'll be third and goal now from the 6 for West Clermont. That took up, there were 8 seconds. That took 4 seconds. There are 4 seconds remaining. So this will likely be the final play of the half. We will either reach halftime scoreless, or West Clermont will get to the half with a lead if they can get these 6 yards. So Jackson Hale now, again, blockers to the right, rolling to the right, steps up, loses the ball, and doesn't matter who falls on it because time has run out in the half. And the Milford defense, I think they came up with it, number 76 for the Eagles. That's Landon Osborne. And they get to halftime. We are still tied 0-0.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
much.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDrivenScore to show your support.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
So we're back for the second half here of the 5th grade division, the Buckeye bracket, GCYFL playoffs. West Clermont denied on their last possession, and they're right back out there. They get the first possession of the second half. So let's see if West Clermont can duplicate some of that magic that got them down to the goal line. There's a break, and I think Milford might have too many men on the field. So they're going to send one off. That's one way to try to stop them. Unfortunately, it's illegal too. So here is a snap. Price up the middle. Brought down by number 6 of the Milford defense. That is Jacob McKinnish with the stop. So a 1-yard gain, if that. I think it's 2nd and 9 for West Clermont. Milford had a chance to possibly straighten out their defense. It did get a big stop at the end of the half, but still allowed Milford to drive down inside, really all the way down to the 1-yard line before the penalty moved them backwards. So here's Michael Minning. He is brought down by 76 of Milford, Landon Osborne. I believe he's the one who came up with the fumble at the end of the half as well. So bring a quick 3rd down for West Clermont after another 1-yard gain. 3rd and 8 from the 37. The clock is stopped for a moment here. Looks like we have a quick official timeout here. And Another equipment issue here for West Clermont, it looks like. A little bit of confusion here on the West Clermont side here. They're still in the huddle. And now they break it. So it'll be Hale by himself. Oh, now Perman in motion up to the right. Hale goes that way too. I think this will be an illegal shift on West Clermont. So Hale is brought down short by Colton Leach. The penalty is the illegal shift. When the one man was in motion, the other one had moved, and the original man was still moving when the ball was snapped. It'll be declined, I believe. Yep, the penalty is declined. We'll bring up a 4th and 5. And likely a punt to start this second half. Dennis Boggs doing the punting. He will take his time. Milford will field it. And that'll be that good, falling on the ball at about the 43-yard line. And that's where Milford will start. Clock looks like we'll still need to run off the 15 seconds, I believe. So 5:43 or somewhere thereabouts, 5:45. Let's see where they stop it. 5:43 is where we sit as Milford gets their first possession of the second half. It's been a while since we've seen the Milford offense. West Clermont with a long drive to end the first half, then halftime, and then a short West Clermont drive to start the second half here. So Milford finally back on the field. It'll be Kiefer with a run. Not going very far. Stopped by Gunnar Cunningham, among others, for West Clermont. So got about a yard. Out to the 44-yard line, 2nd and 9. For Milford. That good. Getting to see the play from the coach. And now heads to the huddle to relay that play to his teammates. Under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Still no score between Milford and West Clermont. That good will be the shotgun with Kiefer to his left. He will drop back to pass. Look to the left. Oh, Kiefer had to go through his hands. I don't know if he was going to get too much because there were about 3 Wolves on their way to tackle him if he did catch that pass. It'll bring up a 3rd and 9. From the 44, clock stopped at 4:39 to go in the quarter. Milford facing a tall order, still looking to solve this West Clermont defense that has not given them much in this game. West Clermont got here, wins. They're the 5th seed. They beat Hamilton and Loveland on their way to get to this game. The 6 and 7 seeds. So Milford, this is going to be a handoff. Cuts inside. Caldwell is close, but not going to be quite there. West Clermont trying to pull that ball out, but Harrison Caldwell was down on the play at the 48 in West Clermont territory. 4th and 1. A decision for for Milford. Looks like they're going to go for it. So West Clermont's going to bring in some subs, not make it so easy to go up the middle here. And we're actually going to have a timeout by Milford to talk it over with 3:57 to go in the third quarter.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So 4th and 1 for Milford. It looks like they are going for it. Still no score in this game. Just over the halfway point of the third quarter. Is that good? With Crossley Kiefer next to him in the backfield in a shotgun formation, however. They send a man in motion, fake the handoff, moves ahead, and he's going to have that first down. A first down by Zach Good. Finally stopped by a couple of Wolves, Kipper Stanley and Charlie Cochran. But Good with a 4-yard gain on 4th and 1, more than enough for the first down at the West Clermont 44, 1st and 10. Their first down of the game. Of course, the West Clermont finally got a first down. Actually, it was their next drive. They had that drive ended a bunt, but the next one they had a nice drive down to the 1-yard line, but could not quite punch it in before the half ended. Now let's see what Milford can do now that they finally get another set of downs. Good sends a man in motion across the formation. Now he's got receivers split to either side. And it's going to be Caldwell taking the handoff and met in the backfield by Bacon. Drayden Bacon with the stop. Harrison Caldwell got the snap. He avoided one Wolf, but not Drayden Bacon. A loss of 6 on the play. 2nd and 16. Back at midfield, right at the 50-yard line. Milford finally gets that first down, and next play they go backwards. So they again send one receiver out wide to either side. And then Caldwell goes in motion. Kiefer gets the handoff to the left. He's surrounded in the backfield and brought down by Benning. That's going to be another loss. Back into Milford territory. A loss of 2. 3rd and 18. Back at the Milford 48. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles finally got their first down on a 4th and 4 or 4th and 1 conversion, a 4-yard run by Zach Good. But ever since then, the Wolves have pushed them backwards. Now it's 2 receivers to left from this left hash. Trying to make possibly some room for a play on the right. Good. Drops back. Passes over the middle. The pass is caught. And it's going to be short of the first down. But it's going to make a more manageable 4th down if that is their decision. Landon Osborne with the catch. Down to the 41. He is slow to get up. It's going to be an official timeout, as he is going to walk off the field, but it is going to be a 4th down as the play went for 12 yards. So 4th and 6 as we head to about a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Zach Good getting the play from his coach. Milford on their last set of downs converted a 4th and 1 with a 4-yard run by Good. Now trying to overcome what was a 3rd and 18, now a 4th and 6, and keep this drive going. Good. Takes a low snap, drops back, passes back to the left, caught by Kiefer. He is going to be stopped short. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice stop by Colton Burchett of West Clermont, making the stop, forcing Kiefer out of bounds after just a 1-yard gain. There are 27 seconds left in the third quarter, and West Clermont will get the ball back at their own 40-yard line as they huddle up on the side, getting their offense gathered as the official has signal ball ready for play. Milford still held over on the side. And now they break that huddle and head over to the field. The ball all the way out the other hash. 27 seconds left for 1 or 2 plays for West Clermont, depending on what they are. Jackson Hale probably going to run into the left, I'm just looking like on this formation. And that is the case. Sprints out to the left. Trying to outrun the defense. Does get around the edge. Jackson Hale is into Milford territory before he's stopped down by Zach Good. There is going to be an official timeout at the end of this play, as it'll be 1st and 10 Milford in West Clermont territory.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDriven Score to show your support.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement. There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
So the Wolves elected to let the final 18 seconds of the third quarter run off. So we are in the fourth quarter now, after a 21-yard run by Jackson Hale has West Clermont 1st and 10 at the Milford 39. And this is going to be a handoff to number 25. That is Dexton Reinert for West Clermont down to the 35, a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 now for West Clermont. Under 8 minutes remaining. We're in the final 8 minutes of this, the 5th grade game of the Bearcat bracket GCYFL playoffs, the championship game here at Sycamore. Jackson Hale under center for this play. He let the ball slips out. He gets it back, but he is going to be brought down in the backfield by Van Tucker. So we haven't seen too many times Hale under center. Usually he's been in the shotgun, and that might have affected that play a little bit. His ball slipped out of his hands. A 3-yard loss back to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 9 for West Clermont. So it might actually be 3rd and 8, it looks like, on the field. So Hale rolls out to the right, avoids the pressure, takes off upfield, and is brought down by a couple of Eagles. We had Bowen Jones and Bennett Maynard there on the stop. And he is down to the 36-yard line. So he gained a yard out of that. So 4th and 7. And we have a clock stoppage here. Let's see what we're going to talk about here. The West Clermont coach is asking something of one of the officials on the field here. Done a pretty fine job here of making things clear, and seems like hasn't been a lot of confusion on the official side. I don't know what the discussion is here necessarily. So it'll be 4th and 7 for West Clermont. Everyone seems to be settled here. We'll be at about 6 minutes. We'll be under 6 minutes probably at the snap. Still no score in this game between West Clermont, the 3 seed, and Milford Red, the number 1 seed. 4th and 7 here. Hale in a shotgun with Benning at his side. He's going to roll back to the right. Floats a pass to Benning. He is going to be brought down short by Caldwell. And Milford is going to get the stop. Harrison Caldwell makes the tackle after this short pass from Jackson Hale to Michael Benning. And with 5:48 to go, Milford will get the ball back.
Free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So Milford breaks the huddle. Under 6 minutes remaining, 5:48 to go precisely. 1st and 10 after a turnover on downs at their own 32-yard line. The Eagles have a chance to break this 0-0 tie. It is Harrison Caldwell who just made the stop, who gets the handoff. Spins out of a tackle, works his way upfield, and pushes forward for a solid first down gain. Finally bound down by, looked like Brecken Redmond and Colton Burchett were there on the stop. The run was up to the 37-yard line, a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 now for the Eagles. This game still scoreless. Both defenses putting a great effort here. Let's see which offense can finally break through. Zach Good with the running back to his right. He is going to hand off to that running back. And not going to be much gain there. That's Tucker, Van Tucker, the running back. Charlie Cochran helps in on the stop. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5 at the 37. So we are about 4.5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. It is now 3rd and 5 for Milford. They are huddled up here. They're at their own 37-yard line. Again, Tucker is going to be the running back for Zach Good. He's going to have 2 receivers out to the right. Caldwell, and it looks like the other one is Bennett Thompson. So Good takes his low snap, fakes the handoff, throws a pass. It is going to be intercepted. I think it's, yes, pulled away by number 23. Weston Kendrick of West Clermont comes away with that jump ball, just ripping it, taken out of the hands. Bennett Thompson was there for Milford. He could not grab it. Kendrick was there to pull it down, and West Clermont will have the ball in Milford territory. They'll be at the 47-yard line, 3:54 to go now for the Wolves. Finally break through. They're quickly breaking the huddle from the sidelines. 1st and 10 at the Milford 47. Binning one last straggler. Now reset by Price's or Hale's side. So Hale runs to the right, cuts inside. He is brought down by Maynard after about a 2-yard pickup. So it'll be 2nd and 8, and we are going to have an official timeout with 3:41 remaining in the 4th quarter.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDriven Score to show your support.
So the clock will be rolling here. 3:41 to go as the teams head back to the middle of the field for the 2nd and 8 play. Players from both sides giving it their all in this game. Great effort on both sides. Still 0-0. Inside handoff, Binning up the middle, spun down, ball comes out, and Milford falls on it. Let's see who has it. I think it was Van Tucker came up with it. The ball was ripped out by Jacob McKinnish, and Van Tucker was there to fall on it and give the ball back to Milford at their own 35. The Eagles lost the ball on a turnover and interception at midfield, and they get the ball back at their own 35 after another turnover 2 plays later. So Milford now with a chance. 3:20 on the clock. It's their offense. They're the ones with the ball. This game is still scoreless, 0-0. Neither defense is giving up anything in this game. We have waiting in the wings Milford White. They will be playing in the next game, the Spirit Championship game against Lebanon Black. But we still have a lot to decide here. 3:20 to go, and still no score in this game between Milford Red and West Clermont. So Good. Drops back to pass. Kiefer hauls it in. Tries to sidestep a tackler, but cannot. He is brought down by number 5, Colin Burchett of West Clermont. So that play actually goes for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, under 3 minutes to play now. Milford with the ball. So they will talk about this in the huddle and break that huddle here. Kiefer is the running back, it looks like, with Good in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the right. Now he sends Kiefer out to the right. Throw the pass. And little to no gain. That pass was caught by Ben Kunkel. I think Dexton Reinert was among those who brought him down. So that went for just a 1-yard gain. Just one of those yards back. It is 3rd and 12 as Milford has gone to the air on this drive with 2 passes. We are under 2 minutes remaining. Both teams have, well, actually, Milford did use 1 timeout. So West Clermont has 3 timeouts remaining. Milford has 2. Milford used a timeout before their 4th down play in the 3rd quarter. So here we go. Good in the backfield with Kiefer to his side to left. He goes out to the left this time. Low snap. Good, right up the middle. He is met and stopped there by a couple of Wolves, Kemper Staley and Michael Bidding. There is a timeout by West Clermont with 1:18 and Milford facing a 4th down.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Milford is the visiting team. So that was a West Clermont timeout, one of their first of their 3 timeouts. Milford already taken the knee, so they have declared they will be punting. There will be a 15-second runoff, so when West Clermont offense takes the field next, there'll be 1:03 on the clock. They'll get the ball wherever they can field this. So Milford taking their time, deep breath, and lets a nice punt go. And both return men converge to make sure they stop the progress of that ball. They're going to be spotting it at about the 38-yard line. So it will be I believe 1:03 should be on the clock. And actually 1:02 is where it is. Ball is at the West Clermont 39. 1st and 10. Still no score in this game between Milford and West Clermont. These 2 teams met early in the season. A close win by Milford Red. And looks like we'll definitely have another close one here. 1:02 on the clock. West Clermont breaks the huddle here in the championship game of the Bearcat bracket of the GCYFL playoffs, 5th grade division. So let's see what West Clermont has drawn up on offense. They have everyone out to the right. Jackson Hale and Milford is quickly into the backfield. A big stop on 1st down by number 6, Jacob McInnes. He's been making some big plays. I believe he also forced the fumble earlier. So that is a loss back to the 32, a 7-yard loss. 2nd and 17. West Clermont back at the 32. Clock running, about 30 seconds remaining. A quick huddle. And now they pack it in. West Clermont, they might be content to get this thing to overtime now. Hale drops back. He's looking to pass. He's brought down in the backfield. Number 50, Bennett Maynard with the sack. Landon Osborne also there. Back-to-back losses as the clock runs down. And West Clermont, I think, is just going to let it run out after another loss. And we are tied after 4 quarters of play. We are going to overtime.
Very much.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So 4 quarters has not been enough to decide this 5th grade game of the Bearcat bracket. We're going overtime, still tied 0-0. Milford will get the ball first. They will start at the 20-yard line. Both teams will get a possession, so even if Milford scores here, West Clermont will get the ball and an opportunity to answer. So Milford with the first chance though. Starting at the 20. And they will have 2 receivers out to the right. And they'll send another man in motion. Quarterback will run that way. He is just tripped up. Zach Good just tripped up by Michael Binning after a 2-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 8 for Milford. No time on the clock here. The clock does not run. There is a play clock, but the game clock is no factor anymore. So Zach Good gets some instructions and heads back to the huddle, letting the rest of his teammates in on this play. The 2nd and 8 call by the coaches for Milford. Milford White waiting in the wings for the Spirit game, but here we're still in the Buckeye or the Bearcat Championship. Good is surrounded by Wolves and might have lost a yard. So good with the run. Surrounded by Dennis Boggs and Michael Binning after a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 9 for Milford from the 19. So big play for Milford. They'll undoubtedly go for it on 4th down. There's no punting anymore. It's either a good kick if they could elect to kick a field goal too. That is in play. So good with Kiefer by his side. Hands off to Kiefer, who pitches ahead to Maynard, who runs forward and is just short of the 1st down. Bennett Maynard ended up with that ball. He got within 2 yards. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 2, I believe. 4th and 2 for Milford. And obviously you go for it here. I think they could kick a field goal, but you got to put the pressure on West Clermont here. Going for it on 4th and 2. That West Clermont defense is ready. They are waiting for this play. Milford breaking the huddle, ready for 4th and 2 at the West Clermont 12. So it'll be good by himself. Kiefer going out to the right. Good up the middle. I don't think he's still trying to push his way forward. It's going to be close. I think that spot is going to give him a 1st down. 4 more downs for Milford. That good. It looked like he was stopped, just kept pushing, and somehow gets the 2 yards for the 1st down. It is 1st and goal at the 10-yard line as the Eagles get 4 more downs here. Nobody's been able to score through 4 quarters. Eagles haven't got many 1st downs. They just have to work really hard to get that 1st down. They can get another one, they'll be in the end zone. So good with Kiefer by his side. He's got receivers to either side. Now, this is Caldwell. Oh, he's hit hard and being pushed backwards. He will be marked where he was first contacted. Looked like Charlie Cochran helped bring him down after a 1-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd and goal for Milford now from the 11. So here is Good checking his wristband for the play and letting everyone know what they have in store here. They're sending 2 receivers out to the left. They also have, now they're overloading that left side. Certainly looks like something's happening to the left here. Good. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, over the middle. It is caught. He is in the end zone for a touchdown. Landon Osborne finally breaks through, and Milford is on the board with an 11-yard touchdown pass from Zach Good to Landon Osborne. And the Milford fans are loving it. They still have to do this conversion, though. This is just as important as the touchdown. They had put the pressure on West Clermont. West Clermont's going to have to at least score a touchdown on their possession. But now they can put even a little more pressure, going for the 1-point conversion from the 3-yard line. So the Eagles talking this over. Good, heading to the huddle to pass along the play. This conversion attempt, Milford already up 6-0. Finally breaking through with the first touchdown of the game after a scoreless 4 quarters. There's a low snap. Good is spun down in the backfield. The try is no good. What the touchdown is, Milford leads 6-0. And now West Clermont.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
So Milford takes advantage of their opportunity in overtime. They score a touchdown. They go up 6-0. Now it is West Clermont will have the ball, starting at the Milford 20-yard line with a chance to answer. Jackson Hale with Michael Binning by his side. Hale sprints out to the right. He is going to be tackled. And that's going to be a loss on the play, I believe. Jacob McKinnish has come up big, especially in the second half. That is a loss of 5 on that play. Makes it 2nd and 15 from the 25. So great job by that Milford defense, pushing West Clermont back on the first play of this overtime possession. Milford scored on an 11-yard pass from Zach Good to Landon Osborne. Milford looking to answer. They have a tight formation. Binning in the backfield. Hale sprints out to left. Floats a pass to Binning. He stiff arms the man and brought down by Kiefer after a short gain at the 22. So it'll be 3rd and 12 from the 22 for West Clermont. Again, there's no punting or anything else at this point. They're just 4 downs to get this first down. They got to get to the 10-yard line to keep this game going. Otherwise, Milford will come away with an exciting win in overtime of the Bearcat bracket here at the 5th grade division. This is the closest game we've seen today. We've seen some close games. So West Clermont loaded up on the left side. They go to the right. Hale is spun down by Osborne. And it's going to be 4th down for the Wolves, and they're going to call timeout. Somebody's calling timeout to talk about this. It is West Clermont calling timeouts.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So it is 4th and 10 for West Clermont. That run got them back to the original line of scrimmage where this drive started. But now it is 4th down. They have one play to get 10 yards to keep this game going. Otherwise, Milford wins. So Jackson Hale with another tight formation. He hands it off. There's an inside handoff. And brought down in the backfield. That is going to be it. The tackle by number 5 for Milford. Bryce Henderson makes the stop in the backfield, and Milford comes away in overtime with a 6-0 win against West Clermont to win the 5th grade division of the Bearcat Bracket Championship.